expecting an all-action slugfest. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Beautiful counterpunch. And he just missed with that left jab. Punch, counterpunch. Misses with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. The straight right just misses. Hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Down goes Takeover. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he just misses with that jab. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that. And there's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Missing with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And it's okay to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
That uppercut just missed. That jab doesn't find a home. Big right uppercut scores. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down. Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter shot lands. He misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He missed with that jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that lap. On to the 5th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
No rest for the weary. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't find a home for that jab. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson. Here we go in the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Trying to land that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right... So it's onward and upward after a knockout.